Hey everyone, welcome back and thanks for tuning in. I'm Jason Wehrli with Big Hitch Products, and today we've got some exciting new stuff for the 2020 and newer HD, Chevy, and GMC pickup trucks. We are super excited to introduce our fiberglass roll pan, as well as our behind roll pan and below roll pan style HD receiver hitches. Up until now, there's been no option on the market for roll pans for this body style truck. So we're super excited to bring those to market. And obviously your behind roll pan style receiver is a very common upgrade when installing roll pans. Why would you have a behind roll pan receiver? Well, a lot of guys install roll pans on trucks for aesthetic reasons, if they've got a lowered truck or a show truck. Some guys just like the look of removing that factory style bumper and having that smooth, clean roll pan look. But you still have a pickup truck and you still want to be able to tow trailers. Well, there's no option for hitches that work with the roll pan aside from the good old BHP behind roll pan receiver. If you don't install one of these style receivers, your factory receiver hangs too low and too far out from the rear of the truck, becomes a knee buster, and just doesn't look right with a roll pan installed. So with the behind roll pan, creates a nice clean look on the rear of the vehicle. We offer our flip up and slide in style license plate holders. You can either remove or flip up that license plate, install your 2.5-inch hitch, and hook right up to that trailer and still be able to haul stuff with your HD pickup truck. Two different versions offered, as I mentioned. We have the one that's hidden completely, directly behind the roll pan, and then we also offer our below roll pan style, a little bit different look. The hitch is quite a bit lower than factory, but does make it easier to install and remove that hitch. BHP hitches are 100% made here, and we take great pride in our made in the USA product. We've got a nice heavy duty hitch that bolts to your chassis in the OEM mount locations. You remove your factory hitch and our hitch bolts right into place. No cutting, no drilling required. With the behind roll pan and below roll pan style hitch, because it's so much further forward than OEM, it does require you to remove that factory spare tire underneath the bed of the truck. Other than that, the hitch is a direct bolt-in. We've incorporated bracketry to use your factory trailer connector. Clips right into place just like OEM. They are heavy-duty construction, 4x4 square tube cross-section. We've got our heavy-duty safety chain plate for your trailer safety chains, 2.5-inch receiver, and a nice high-quality cast end ring on the end of that receiver tube to keep that receiver tube from having any deflection or wear and tear from the heavy trailers. Comes with the necessary grade 8 flanged serrated hardware for installation, and we finish off all of our hitches here in-house with our high quality powder coat finish. And our powder coat finish is not just a standard single coat black. We go one step further and we apply a zinc primer base coat first, and then that semi-gloss black top coat finish. This offers many times over corrosion resistance over your standard single color black powder coat, which is what you see on many other hitches in the market. Another common reason for upgrading to a behind roll pan style receiver is getting that hitch moved from out here further forward closer to that axle by over 12 inches is a huge benefit if you're a truck puller. It helps keep the front of the truck from lifting so much when you're truck pulling, and it also helps load that rear axle for better traction. And of course, our 2.5-inch pulling hitch is compatible with our receiver as well. So that wraps up all of the details on our BHP receiver hitch. Let's talk about our made in the USA fiberglass roll pans for the 2020 and newer HD trucks. All right, voila, just like that, we've got our roll pan mocked up on this truck. Now let's talk about our high quality, made in the USA fiberglass roll pan. We saw a hole in the market. We've been offering roll pans and receiver hitches for trucks going as far back as the late 90s. And when you get to the 2020 and newer model body style GM trucks, you don't have a roll pan option. So we decided to go to the drawing board. We got busy in CAD for many hours, and we designed ourselves a mold so that we could have a fiberglass roll pan made. We don't do fiberglass work here at BHP in-house, one of the few things we outsource. But luckily for us, we've got some good friends of ours not far away that have been making fiberglass race car parts for well over 20 years. So we partnered with those guys. We gave them our mold that we had made, and those guys are pumping out high quality fiberglass roll pans for us. So let's talk a little bit about how these roll pans come, what's included, and some of the features and benefits of them. So the roll pan, as you see it here mocked up on the truck, comes in this standard black finish. This is raw fiberglass and is meant for going to your body shop. This is not an install on your truck and run. It is meant to have some light sanding and touch-up work prepped and paint by your body shop. We include some nice stainless steel hardware for fastening the roll pan to the bed of the truck, as well as to the corners down below. And we also include, already pre-cut is the center opening for that behind roll pan style receiver hitch if you opt for that version. We also have 2 dimples noted here for installation of your license plate bracket. On the back side of the roll pan, we've got a nice stainless steel bracket here, which actually houses the OEM license plate lights, so you can remove your OEM lights from your factory bumper, and those are reused on the truck. And that bracket also houses some other factory sensors, key fob antenna, and some other bracketry and clips. This particular truck has the parking sensors. Not all trucks come with parking sensors, and some guys like to eliminate for a cleaner, smoother look on that roll pan. So we opted to offer the roll pan as a smooth finish without the parking sensor holes. If you choose to install those, we'll require some drilling and smooth filing to get those located and installed where you'd like them. Trucks that have the cross-traffic alert sensors in the corner steps, we have a bracket so that your cross-traffic alert sensors are still operable. Note that there is a GMC and Chevy specific model where the roll pan wraps around the corner of the bed. That body line is slightly different on that bed side between the Chevy and the GMC, so make sure you're ordering specific to what model truck you have, as well as the receiver hitches. The receiver hitches are compatible between both Chevy and GMC, but there is a difference between having a long bed and a short bed truck. So make sure you're getting the correct one depending on your bed configuration. So that wraps up our roll pan and our BHP fiberglass roll pan and behind roll pan, below roll pan receiver hitches. We're super excited to offer these to market, and we're really excited to get some feedback from your customers. If you've got any questions about this product or about your build, feel free to leave some comments below or reach out to our sales team. We'd be happy to help. Thanks a lot for watching.